Wayne here with Tri County Locksmith Service, and we're going to go over the major manufacturing pit bull steel door installation tool, latch tool. Basically what happens when you have a steel door, if you go to add a lock to it, normally you'll have a steel door, it'll have this latch on the bottom. This will probably be like a lever or a knob, and they may want to add some security to that. They may want to add a deadbolt up here. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, except for when you add this latch up here, that latch is going to stick out, as that one does not, that one does. That will mess up your alignment on most of your metal doors. Sometimes there is enough room to go ahead and just mount it flat, but that's really not the way to do it. That's going to mess up your alignment on how the tailpiece goes through this lock as well. So what we want to do is show how this thing actually works and what it does. Basically what it is it's an American-made tool. It's very heavy-duty, solid craftsmanship, it looks like, from what I can tell. And it says pit bull right there, major manufacturing. Basically it consists of a bolt, a bearing, and almost like a tap and die type of setup, where one is going to be compressing the steel and folding it into the other. As you tighten this thing down, that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to put this in your door, and you're going to tighten this down, and it's going to sandwich that steel in between there and form this little pocket for you to go ahead and put your latch right into, so that it lays flat. Anybody that's ever tried to install something on a metal door that didn't have this tool has probably used their fair share of not so friendly words. It's a pain. It can be done. It's very difficult. It's irritating, but it's not very fun to do at all. So this tool really makes working on metal doors a whole lot more convenient, to the point where you basically, in order to do it right, you really need to have this tool. If the metal door that you're working on does not come from a factory ready to accept a deadbolt, you almost have to have this tool. You know, there's a couple complaints about the tool. When you put this tool in, what you're going to do is you're going to slip it into this little hole, and you're not going to be able to get around it like this. So you're going to have to feather this tool in like so, and just hope that you don't drop it, like I've done, and I'm sure a bunch of other people have done as well. You drop this tool into the middle of the door, and you just, you know, watch your $157 tool drop down the door. Sometimes they have some filler in between the door. Maybe it's a fire-rated door. It doesn't drop very far. You can get it right away. Other times you got to fish for it with a magnet for however long that takes. Either way, that's what you're going to do. You're going to put it in like that. You're going to tighten the bolt until it stops turning. In some cases, you will need these side plates to go ahead and clamp on to this. So if your door starts warping out each side, you put these on, put a side clamp on. These all come with the kit and the tool right here. Pull it off. Pull this off. Again, remembering that once you take this bolt out, it is going to fall down the door if you don't have very good hold on it. It does seem like quite a bit of money for a couple of pieces of metal and a bolt and a bearing, but they're the only one that make it. So unfortunately that's the way that that's going to work. Then you have to sneak your tool, once again without dropping it, back out of that little hole like so, and it gives you a nice perfectly formed indent, just like that. So you've got A, how it's supposed to be, and B, how it would be if you did not have this indentation tool. Overall review, it's a good product. It's American made, very simple, almost no moving parts, just one, and it'll last you forever, providing you don't drop it down the doorway multiple times. The bearing feature really lets everything ride smoothly on here. That's exactly what that's designed to do, and you know, disperse the weight evenly over this block. And it's an overall good tool. It's just a little overpriced, and it could use some engineering to be able to not fall down into the doorway. Other than that, if you install locks or deadbolts or extra security on metal doors, this is a must-have tool. For more information, go to www.tricountylocksmithservice.com.